Hello, tacticians! I can't remember his name and don't really give a crut's HRE and the Tyrannid Hunting home screen event over, I temporarily ran out of excuses for procrastinating, so welcome back to the Mythic Journey series! Today's hero is going to be Gibbascrapz, partly because he's also an Archaeotech producer, and I finally got enough shards to blue star him for the daily addiction rewards, and partly because his relic gives him a crucial utility for the legendary release events. Hopefully. Hold on to your hats, hoodies and men hoodies. Things are gonna get swifty! Mission 1. Defeat 10 enemies with Gibbascrapz in one battle while he is suppressed. I am told this used to be much easier before Snowprint, in their infinite generosity, implemented the turn limit in the arena. So you could suppress your own Gibba with the Malleus and whack Grots, Spores or maybe Cadians with him ad infinitum. With that tactical opportunity now denied to us, Elite Octarius with its aggressors is the way to go. You can pick one of the several stages with them that have 10 or more Black Templars, but I would recommend stage 7, for Grot reasons. This was done with a gold 1 Gibbascrapz with a level 11 legendary Poldron, if I remember correctly. The critical part is getting the turn 1 right. You need to keep the Northwest Grot alive and undamaged, and all the Templars, Snowfloga's Grots, and Galgorch's passive have a raging boner for him, so it took a few tries. From turn 2, you need to reduce the Black Templars to just one aggressor, while building a wall between him and the Grot. In retrospect, it may have been better to bring Snotfloga in range of the Virus Hex, so he'd step on it now. But luckily, the Grot was content hitting my kinda weak Snapper. After that, you want to bring Gibbascrapz north, into range of the corner high ground hex to bait the aggressor to shoot him, which is your source of suppression. Manage your Grots carefully, and with some battle fatigue procs, you should be able to score 10 defeats with Gibba before his HP runs out. I will show the whole thing as it went on, so that you can hopefully avoid some of my mistakes. Mission 2. Heal 9,500 HP with Gibbascrapz in one turn. This is a have you already built a D3 Galgorge or Mythic Snotfloga with his relic? Check. Trivial if your Gibba has 2.4k or more base damage attack, in which case just pick your favorite Octarius stage, face tank until your designated chunky mecha orc is missing the HP, and heal him. If not, things get spicier. Far as I can tell, hit power-ups aside, Gibba's healing is only buffable by Kalgar, Aethana, and An-Shi, basically limiting you to a LRE stage against Chaos, an arena, or a raid. Since An-Shi buffs the attack value only on every third turn, I decided to not rely on him and build Gibba up to Gold 3 with one attack upgrade, which was just enough for my Kalgar and Aethana to push him over the edge. After that, it was just a matter of throwing enough grot at the arena wall until some would stick. Mission 3. Summon 15 units with Gibbascrapz. This mission is a perfect opportunity to go on an epic rant. So for the third Gibbascrapz's Mythic Journey mission, you just need to summon the tank 15 times, and that's gonna take a while. The main problem here is to not forget to summon it in every single battle that you will manually play for your upgrades. And you should be fine. Hopefully this will only take you 90 energy to complete. Of course, doing this in brain farting here on a slot would help. Because then you could at least use An-Shi to recharge Gibba's active. To use it twice. Well, alas, no such luck here. So I'm gonna grind this stage 10 times and then find another one. And I'm gonna have the time of my life doing it. On the bright side, the Squig Smash is starting tomorrow, which sucks. At least for me, because I absolutely hate the squigs in this game and their random bouncing around. And I legitimately think that whichever dev came up with that and thought it was a good decision should do their best to randomly develop brain cancer. It would probably fix them. Because, repeat after me kids, RNG in thinking games is such a great mechanic that we need more of it everywhere. And with that rant, I think I'm about to be done with this mission, which is a positive thing. Now let's move on to something bigger and better. Yep, done. Lovely. Mission 4. Score 9 hits with Gibbascrapz in one turn. Very doable if your Gibba is already mythic and has his cyborg body relic with Actus's help. If you're not a dirty whale who ascended Gibba before even beginning his mythic journey, don't despair. It's also very doable with only Galgords, Thoriad or Vitruvius, and maybe another orc. Okay, so the fourth mythic journey mission for Gibbascrapz is to score 9 hits with him, which sounds tricky to do in one turn, but it really isn't. All you need is to give him +2 extra hits and make sure his get stuck in trait gets triggered, which should then push him to the 9 hits required. Now this map kinda looks decent for it, and I'm completely ready to throw the match for it. So one hit will be from the WA that pushes Gibba to 5 base hits, and one extra I think I can and should do with Vitruvius, because that gives me the best chance to complete or win the arena as well. Now where the hell is my Vitruvius? There. Okay. Rivas is basically a cheat. Now I think I'm gonna throw in Snotflogger as well to better surround Gibbascrapz's target with orcs. And I don't really need Kalgar here anymore. So yeah, I think with no Overwatch I am going to cheese it and throw Karn in. Okay, this should work. Now let's let the enemy get closer. Now time for Leva. And I don't really want Snotflogger here. There, much balance. And now I'm gonna surround Ragnar with orcs, soften him up and give Gibba the extra hit, and this should in theory be 9 hits and complete the mission. And
if possible, score a double with Karn, especially on the enemy Karn. There, perfect. The enemy Karyan shouldn't really be a problem. Wow, how the hell did Gibbas survive that? Well, don't ask questions, just enjoy it. Derp. And that is the mission done, perfect.
Mission 5. Deal 100,000 damage with Gibbascrapz. We had one Grotticide, yes, but what about a second Grotticide?
Alright, so for Gibbascrapz's mythical mission 5, you need him to deal 100,000 damage over any amount of battles, and well, you can't have a grinding mission without a grot farm, so this is Octarius 65 for the anointment oils, and I'm currently at about 3000 damage to go, which should be around 10 more grots, because I cheated and did most of this in the arena, because grinding it through grots was just such a pain in the ass. Anyway, in the arena I paired the Gibbascrapz with Ragnar, Kalgar and Galgorz and Karn, and I realized that isn't really a pairing now that I said it, but that's okay. And that gave me 8 to, well, I'm gonna say 8000 HP, no, 8000 damage dealt on average, as well as burned through all of my arena tickets on a Sunday, which is a good thing to do for the extra experience. And now that the arena has been rebalanced, at least tickets wise, to recharge all your tickets after the new season begins, it's finally viable. And also now I completely lost track of how many grots I have killed, so let's assume about 5. Come on, spawn more, spawn more. Let's call that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is working much better than the first time I was here. 11, 12 or so. Yeah, I'm gonna kill a bunch more to make sure the mission gets completed, because I really want this to be over. Right now it's Sunday 9 PM for me, and I'm about ready to go for bed with a little headache. I should probably play my Guild Wars matches, but I really can't be arsed today anymore. I would probably play like crap. Okay, and I think this should be enough grots either way, so let's complete the stage. Yes, it's done, finally! Whoop! Okay, so final mission done. It does give the super cyborg body, which is great, because it will let Gibbascrapz heal himself. And let's ascend him. Where is he? This constant reordering of the factions according to how many members of them you have is also annoying me. There. Mythic Gibba, continue. And where does the thing go? Oh, it's like Upoldron. Alright, now equip. Yes, really equip it on him. And now finally I have a physical healer of some organics, namely of, well, Snotfloga, and himself for LREs. Eventually I think Tank Smasher can also get this one, and of course Giba can work with Tangida for all physical, and with what's his name, Cygex, so that's awesome too. But well, that's a problem for another day. So I'm going to call this Mythic journey a success. With that, I'm gonna bail out on you, so take care, tacticians. I'm going to nurse my headache. Good night.